All right, hello. So this is the video that we're going to do for the unit conversions for your next upcoming assignment in math. So inside the folder where your unit conversion assignment is, I have placed a quick pharmaceutical metric conversion sheet in there, and I just want to make sure that you guys, when you download it and you look at it, that you're using the approximate amounts. And so those would be the examples where 1 ounce is 30 mils. Okay, so we're going to always use the approximate amounts with these unit conversions. Some more important pieces that you need to know in the unit conversion process is converting kilograms to pounds or vice versa. Okay, if you hear my dog's bark, I apologize. So when we're moving from one way or the other, okay, when we're doing pounds to kilograms, so from kilograms to pounds, we're going to multiply by 2.2 or we're going to divide by 2.2. So the example here is 25 kilograms equals how many pounds, okay? You're going to take 25 times 2.2, and that will give you your answer in pounds. So it's 55, okay? If you have any that come out to decimals, you're gonna round to the tens place. Right? So let's do one the opposite way. So we have 110 pounds, we're converting to kilograms. So we're going to take 110 divided by 2.2, and that should give us 50 kilograms. The next example is moving from centimeters to inches. Okay, and we're going to either be multiplying or dividing by 2.54. The important thing to remember here is that the centimeter number will always be larger than the inches, okay? For pounds and kilograms, your pounds number will always be larger than kilograms. So if you're trying to figure out your kilogram and it's a larger number than your pounds, you did it the wrong way. Okay, so first example, 67 inches converted to centimeters. Okay, so we're going to take 67 times 2.54, and that is going to give us our answer in centimeters. And that's 170.2. Because we rounded in the tens place. Okay, next example. So we're going to move from centimeters to inches. We have 198 centimeters. We're going to convert to inches. So we're going to take 198 divided by 2.54. And that is going to give us our amount in inches. And that is 77.9 inches. Okay. Next example, this one may not be located on your quick conversion chart, so I want you to put this somewhere. If you can print that out, that's great, write it down. Otherwise, put it somewhere where you're going to remember, especially as your quizzes and stuff come up. But for every 1 milliliter of solution, there's 20 drops. So if you look at your SIG code chart, you know that GTTS means drops, okay? So for every 1 ml of solution, it contains 20 drops, all right? So the first thing is, so if I have 40 drops, how many milliliters is that? Okay, so to do that, you're going to take 40 divided by 20, and we should get 2 milliliters. That's easy, 20, 20, 40. Okay, so that's the 2 milliliters. If we're going the opposite way, let's say we have 100 milliliters, and we want to know how many drops are contained in 100 milliliters. We're going to multiply. So 100 times 20, because there's 100 milliliters, so there's 100 1 mLs, and each of those contains 20. So you're going to take 100 times 20, and that is a total of 2,000 drops. Okay. Now, if you're taught in career prep and you're comfortable with using, moving the decimals, you can do that. Okay, I just want to show you a different way of how I do the conversion of weight. Okay, so we have kilograms, grams, milligrams, micrograms. So if we're moving from left to right, we're going to be multiplying by 1,000. And if we're moving from right to left, we're going to be dividing by 1,000. But the important piece here is that it's going to happen each step along the way. Okay? So if I'm starting off with kilograms, and I'm moving to milligrams, I'm going to multiply my kilogram number by 1,000 once. That gives me my answer in grams. I still have one more space to go. I'm going to multiply that number, that answer, by 1,000 again, and that will be your corresponding amount in milligrams. Okay? If we're moving from micrograms to milligrams, we're going to take our microgram number, divide it by 1,000 once, and that is our answer. We stop at milligrams. If we were going to grams and on, we would take that number, divide it by 1,000, use that number, divide that by 1,000 again, and that would give us our answer in kilograms. So let's do a couple examples of those. Again, if you're using the move the decimal, that's fine. I don't have a problem with it if it's easier for you. So the first one is 5 kilograms is how many grams, okay? So if we followed the previous chart, we're going to multiply 5 times 1,000, and our answer is 5,000 grams. Okay? So now we have 1,000 micrograms, and we're going towards milligrams. So on the back side of what we just did, we had our micrograms here, and we're moving from right to left to our milligrams. So we're going to divide 1,000 by 1,000, and 1,000 micrograms is equivalent to 1 milligram. Okay. Couple of other examples. We have liters and milliliters. Okay, so if our number is given to us in liters, so if it says 2 liters, equals how many milliliters? We're going to take 2 times 1,000, and our answer is 2,000 milliliters. If we started off with 2,000 milliliters, 2 liters, we would divide 2,000 by 1,000, which would give us 2 liters. Okay, we're going to do 2 more of these. So 1,500 milliliters converted to liters. So we're starting here. We're going to take 1,500 divided by 1,000. And we get 1.5 liters. If we have 4 liters, and we want to know how many milliliters that is equivalent to, we're going to take 4 times 1,000, and we get 4,000 milliliters. Couple different examples. Okay, so 1 ounce is equivalent to 30 milliliters. 1 teaspoon is equivalent to 5 milliliters, and 1 tablespoon is equivalent to 15 milliliters. So the first couple problems, if we have 180 mLs, how many ounces? So this comes down to you're either multiplying or dividing, okay? So for the first example, 180 milliliters, I'm converting to ounces. So I know for every 1 ounce there's 30. So I'm going to take 180 divided by 30, and I get 6 ounces. Teaspoons, there's 5 mLs for every teaspoon. So 25 times 5 should give you 125 mLs. Okay? So again, we're just going to be multiplying or dividing each way. For here, 90 milliliters converting to tablespoons. So in 1 tablespoon, there's 15 mL. So if there's a total of 90 mLs, we're going to divide by 15, and we get a total of 6 tablespoons. Okay, you can use your unit conversion sheet for your homework assignments and stuff like that, but I want to make sure and ensure you're using the approximate amounts. Do not use the exact. In pharmacy, we're not using the exacts, we're using the approximate. That's how your tests are going to be, that's how your quizzes are going to be, and that is how your, how your PTCB exam is going to be as well, okay? If you have any questions, make sure you either call me. My phone number is listed everywhere on Blackboard. You can also email me if you have any questions, and let me know. Okay? Have a good day.